Well, happening today, the annual Peach and Sunflower Festival returns to Linvilla Orchards. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross Matei joins us live now from media, where things will be a lot sweeter this weekend. Good morning to you, Ross.
Hey, Howard, good morning to you. Yeah, we are off to a really sweet start to the weekend. Don't take my word for it. Look at all of these peaches we have over here. Of course, we're talking about Peach and Sunflower Festival here at Linvilla Orchards. And here to talk more about it with me is Sarah Mills, Administrative Assistant here at the Orchards. Sarah, thanks so much for being with us this morning. Yeah. Very dark and early. And for the great setup here, I mean, we're going to talk about all the great things you guys have to offer. But really, this is first and foremost a family affair for all ages. Tell me about what attendees can expect for the festival this year.
Yeah, this is a multi-generational event. So the whole family can come out to Linvilla Orchards today and really have a good time. Folks can come out and pick their own peaches and sunflowers. We have entertainment for the kids walking around all day. We have Silly Joe, who will be in our entertainment area. We have a playground and animals that are out to visit. And of course, all the beautiful treats in the farm market.
We're going to get to those treats here because you've put out a delicious spread here. But first, I want to talk about the peaches themselves. I mean, I'm just blown away by the output, and obviously this is a tiny fraction of what you guys got going on. You were telling me this is a great year for peach harvest. What goes into that? And just tell me more about, you know, the yield this year.
Yeah, the peaches had a really good season, so it didn't get too cold for them when they were blooming. So we just got gorgeous fruit on the trees, and they're juicy and they're delicious, and there's nothing better than a peach picked straight off the tree.
Nothing better. What are you looking for? If just, you know, later we're going to go out in the fields and kind of show people what they can expect, but what do you look for when you're out picking?
Yeah, you definitely, when you're picking a peach, you want to see peach color over yellow. So if there's any green, you can leave that one alone. And if you just give it a little twist, it should come right off in your hands. You shouldn't have to do any heavy pulling.
And these are giant, juicy peaches. I mean, they look so good. Just finally, we have this amazing spread. I know the bakery and grill are going to be open today. Talk to me about some of the great options. Everything peach themed, of course.
Everything peaches. So from our bakery, we have the famous peach pie and peach crisps. And then there's delicious peach ice cream and all sorts of treats in the grill.
Well, we got plenty more time throughout the morning to talk about it. Sarah, thank you so much for being with us. Can't wait to try some of this stuff, Jan. Not to make you jealous, but we got a great assignment today. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
I am already jealous, Ross. I saw farmer Norm on social media bite into one of those Linvilla peaches this season, and the juice just came pouring out. So I know that they're good this year, Ross.
All right, happening today at Linvilla Orchards, a celebration that is just peachy.
The annual Peach and Sunflower Festival kicks off later this morning, and CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross Matei joins us live in media, where the fields are in peak picking condition. Ross, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we got the return of a really great family-friendly event, that being the Peach and Sunflower Festival here at Linvilla Orchards. And this has become just a staple here in Delaware County for so many families. They love to come here. They got hay rides, pick your own fruit, pick your own flowers. Plus they got, of course, so much great food. And really the star of the show are the peaches and the sunflowers, of course. Take a look at the crop this year. I was told by an administrative assistant just in our last half hour that they had an amazing yield, one of the best they've had in years. And there's a whole science behind that. I won't bog you down, mostly because I don't know it well enough, but take my word for it. They have a great turnout of peaches this year. You can see just how big and juicy they are. I can't wait to dig in myself. A little too early at this point, but trust me, we'll get into it in a little bit. Plus, we've kind of buried the other star of the show, that being the sunflowers. In our next half hour, we're going to actually head out to the fields where you can pick your own sunflower crop. Plus, you got all the food, like I mentioned. But I want you to listen to that administrative assistant that I was talking with earlier about just what makes it so great to get out of the city and enjoy some of the rural parts of Pennsylvania, especially in the summertime. Take a listen.
Summer is just the best time to be on a farm. It just smells so good. The colors are phenomenal. It's the best place for that summer photo op that everyone's looking for. So there's just something to do for everyone.
Yeah, even the social media influencers got a reason to come out and check this out. All right, here's the best part. If we're being honest, it's the food that always brings us together, right? And they have so much great food. The bakers are already hard at work. They've put out this great display here. This is all peach stuff, guys. They got even more than this, but look at this. Peach bread. We got peach crisp, peach pie, peach rings, jarred peaches, peach cider. I've never even had peach cider, and I'm going to try that out later. So listen, we're just getting started. So many reasons to come out and check out Peach and Sunflower Festival here at Linvilla Orchards. In our next half hour, like I mentioned, we're going to head out to the fields and do some of our own picking so we can show you what you can take advantage of. Yeah, it's a great time, guys. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Ross, thank you so much. I got great weather for it as well. We'll see you again in a half hour. Happening today, the annual Peach and Sunflower Festival returns to Linvilla Orchards. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross DeMattei is joining us live now from media, where things will be a whole lot sweeter this weekend. Good morning to you, Ross.
Good morning to you, Howard. That is absolutely right. We're back again live from Linvilla Orchards this morning for the return of Peach and Sunflower Festival. And, you know, we were giving a lot of love to the peaches during our first hour of the morning show. So got to give some love to the other star of the show, that being the sunflowers. Look at this, Howard. They got me frolicking through the flowers on a Saturday morning. I was just saying, I feel like I'm in a Taylor Swift video or something. How incredible is this visual? If I was an influencer on social media, this would be like the best shot going. Here to talk more about this is no other than Stephen Griffith, one of the farmers here at Linvilla Orchards. Stephen, this is my first time here. I'm blown away just by the sheer size of it. You guys have hundreds of acres of farmland, but really the star of the show this weekend are the sunflowers out here in the field. Tell me about what people can do if they get their pick ticket. They can come out and pick these for themselves, right?
Yeah, so it's a great day to come out for Pick Your Own, and so you guys will get a ticket, and with one ticket, you can come out on a hayride, bring the whole family, and you can come pick some sunflowers, pick some peaches, pick some potatoes, pick everything that we have to offer, and yeah, it's just going to be a great day for sunflowers.
100%. And one of the best parts is that you can get out of the city, kind of away from all the hubbub of the city, and just enjoy rural Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Tell me about this crop. I mean, this just looks stunning behind me. The size of them, just the volume of sunflowers. How do these crops compare to some of the other fruits and vegetables you guys grow? Is it easy, hard to grow these?
So it's not really too difficult for us to grow these sunflowers. So every sunflower head is just filled with seeds, and so basically we start out with those, plant them in little plastic containers, and once the roots fill up the container, stick them into the ground through the plastic, and they're pretty hardy from there, and they turn into this wonderful field that we have.
And I know you guys are all about the family-friendly events, but also I mentioned this is great for the social media influencers. I don't know about how big you are on social media. Is that something you see a lot of people that love to come out and take the pictures?
All the time. That is like the #1 attraction. We love when people come out and take pictures. They do like modeling here. They do whatever they want. And yeah, this is just a great backdrop for their posts, and a great way to grow their social media.
Well, Stephen, thank you so much for the background. We love all the information. And fellas, if you're listening, great date idea. I know my wife loves sunflowers. Take notes. This is a great place to come out and pick your own. You can make a day of it. It's a good time. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Good tip there, Ross. I've already signed my family up to take a trip as well. So perfect spot. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate it. Details of that warrant.
An Eagles offensive lineman has been cleared on rape and kidnapping charges. Yesterday, a jury in Ohio acquitted Josh Sills. He was accused of assaulting a woman and holding her against her will in 2019. Sills only played in one game last year. He's been on the commissioner's exempt list since he was charged. The Eagles posted a statement saying Sills has been removed from that list and will return to the team's active roster. A family in Williamstown says they feel terrorized after their home has been repeatedly vandalized. Someone has been throwing raw meat into their backyard and pool, and it's happened more than once. Now they are sharing video of the harassment, hoping it will stop. New Jersey reporter Ryan Hughes has their story.
I don't know how to explain it beyond the complete terror.
Jordan Fitzfontis says his family has not been able to enjoy their backyard for months because their home in Williamstown has been vandalized 5 times since Memorial Day. Security cameras in their yard captured a man with a mask and gloves lurking near the fence.
It was a substantial amount of ground beef that was thrown into and around the decking of our pool.
Fitzfontis says first it was more than a dozen pounds of raw ground beef thrown into the pool. Next, it was 4 dozen bagels. He also says rotten chicken breasts were launched into his yard.
They already had maggots, and my dog actually got to one of them before I could pick them up and get them out of here.
Fitzfontis says his dog was sick for days. A cake also clogged the pool filter, and ground beef landed in his yard again last week.
It's time consuming, and it's not It's not fun. It's a very bad situation.
Fitzfonsis says the video shows the vandal disable some of the cameras, not knowing other cameras are rolling. And between midnight and 4 a.m., the vandalism happens. He tells CBS News Philadelphia he's not sure why his home is being targeted, and he's installed more cameras for security.
I just want to see this stop. I want to be able to finally enjoy the backyard for my children and my family.
Fitzfonsis tells me his 8-year-old has been scared, so to make light of a bad situation, he and his wife have dubbed the vandal the Williamstown Hamburglar. They've also filed a report with Monroe Township Police, and police tell me they are investigating. Reporting in Williamstown, Ryan Hughes, CBS News Philadelphia.
Cars, trucks, and SUVs pumped their brakes during yesterday's morning rush when they saw a dog dodging traffic on I-95 in Northeast Philadelphia. Take a look here and look closely. You can see that dog running down the southbound lanes of the highway. The dog weaved in and out of traffic for more than 15 minutes with police in pursuit. State troopers eventually got him to safety, and now he's waiting for his family to come forward at a boarding house for pets.
We scanned him for a microchip, and nothing came up, which is unfortunate.
When you have a dog, it's very similar to really having a child. So I can't even imagine the grief.
The owners now have 14 days to come forward and take him home. If not, he'll go to the SPCA for adoption. The Media Little League team is now in Connecticut for the Mid-Atlantic Regionals. Yesterday, parents, grandparents, and fans gathered to give this team a proper send-off. Again, they are in Bristol for that tournament. Media ball players won 11 games in a row to get this far, and they plan to keep that winning streak going all the way to Williamsport and the Little League World Series.
We just have like really good chemistry, so kind of just everybody's together and it's not just everybody for themselves. Think the next game at a time, and every time it's next game, next game, next game, until we win, until we get to Williamsport.
One game at a time, and you can cheer on the Media Little League when they take on Maryland tomorrow. The Media Theater on East State Street is hosting a watch party. Admission there is free. The doors open at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and the first pitch is scheduled for 10 a.m.
Good luck to them. Happening today at Linvilla Orchards, a celebration that is just peachy.
The annual Peach and Sunflower Festival kicks off later this morning. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross DiMattei joins us live there in Media, where the fields are in peak picking condition. Ross, what a beautiful sight. Good morning.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning again. Continuing to take in the beauty of Linvilla Orchards down here in Delaware County. And honestly, what is more beautiful than a giant field full of wild sunflowers? Just something you don't get to see every day. And how about the sheer size and volume of these flowers? They're just massive, and it really stretches as far as the eye can see. And maybe the best part about this is all part of the festival celebration that is Peach and Sunflower Festival here. This is an annual family favorite. Basically, the way it works is you can bring out your friends, family, and for one pick ticket, you can have your choice of your crop that you want to pick. So if you want to pick sunflowers, you get 5 per bouquet, and you can pick your own. Literally, you can take the best ones of the bunch and take them home with you. So it's really cool. And, you know, I was talking with the farmers earlier about just all the work that goes into it. But really, what they get out of it is the satisfaction of seeing the faces, especially on kids, as they come around the corner on their hayride and they see these flowers for the first time. Take a listen.
When people come around like the bend here and they're on the tractor ride and they see this big field of sunflowers, the kids they'll be like, oh my gosh, look at all these sunflowers, it's so beautiful. The parents' eyes light up because the kids are so happy, the parents are happy, everyone's happy. And it's not often that you get to just see a massive field of sunflowers.
And really, the sunflowers are just half the show, because it's also Peach and Sunflower Festival. And trust me when I say they have a crop of peaches like you wouldn't believe. Just so many. And they've turned it into all these different baked goods. They got peach bread. They got peach cobbler. They got peach pie. They've got peach cider. Peach everything you can imagine. So really, there's something for everyone of all ages. They've also got entertainment, like I mentioned, hay rides. So many reasons to come out and enjoy Peach and Sunflower Festival this weekend down here in Delaware County. Guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Ross, as Steven said there, everyone is happy. Thank you so much.
Today, the annual Peach and Sunflower Festival returns to Linvilla Orchards.
CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross DiMattei joins us live now from Media, where things will be a lot sweeter this weekend. Good morning to you, Ross.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I think I'm in peach picking heaven right now. Look at this. These are peach trees as far as the eye can see. And really the best part about Peach and Sunflower Festival is that you've got your own pick of the bunch. You can pick whichever ones you find to be the best ones and then bring them home with you. So here to talk with me about this is Stephen Griffith, one of the famed farmers here at Linvilla Orchards. And Stephen, I see you've been hard at work. You've got your own bunch here. Tell me about what is so special about the experience of being able to pick your own. Normally people have to work to do that. Workers have to go and do that, but here it's really all about picking your own. What makes that so great?
Yeah, we just love to, spread the message of, farm fresh, pick your own, and there's just nothing better than going out and picking your own peach. You know where it's coming from. It's a tree that you're picking. You can select your fruit and pick whatever you like, and there's just something special about it.
And it really is a family-friendly experience. I mean, we've seen families already up and early getting out here and just smiles on their faces as they sample their own product and then walk away with their own basket, much like yours. Yep. So I know there's no such thing as a bad peach. I've been looking through, and I mean, they're all spectacular, but everyone wants to pick out the best peach as well. So give us your tips as an expert. How do you know which one's the best peach? How do you identify it?
So if we're gonna pick a yellow peach, you want that peach to be red all the way around with a little bit of yellow on the backside. You don't want to have any green in there.
Gotcha.
And if it's just a little bit soft to the touch, that is just ready to eat right away. If it's a little bit firmer, then it'll be ready in a day or two.
That's it. You just got to give it some time to ripen up, and
time to ripen up on your counter.
It'll be nice and soft in no time. So lastly, I know that it's not just about picking out your own peaches and sunflowers. You guys have so much more going on in terms of entertainment, family-friendly entertainment. What are you offering for people who come out for the festival?
Yeah, so today we have pony rides, train rides, face painting, live entertainment, music, tractor rides. Yeah, there's just so many different things going on. So it's a great day to bring the whole family out, get everyone out of the house, and come pick peaches and sunflowers and everything else.
It's a beautiful day. And if I could just add my own 2 cents here real quick, the baked goods, because you guys, the bakers are on fire. They've been infusing peach into everything you can imagine. They're out of this world. Hopefully we can show you off some of those baked goods a little bit later on this morning. If I don't eat them all myself, guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Pro tip from me, I love Linvilla. They have great peach pie there as well. So you'll have to taste test that for me, Ross. Make sure it's up to its standards there.
Done deal, Jan. You got it. I will sample plenty of peach pie for you.
Report back, sir. Thank you so much. We'll see you again at 9:30. Appreciate it. Happening today at Linvilla Orchards, a celebration that is just peachy. The annual Peach and Sunflower Festival kicks off this morning. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ross DiMattei joins us live in media this morning, where the fields are in peak picking condition. We're all drooling over this assignment, Ross. Good morning.
Yes, this is a good assignment. I can't lie, Jan. Good morning to you. This is just a gorgeous day for Peach and Sunflower Festival here at Linvilla Orchards. And, all morning long, we've been showing off the pristine crops of, you guessed it, peaches and sunflowers. They grow them here. They've got hundreds of acres of crops here, with, of course, peaches and sunflowers being the stars. But really, what we've seen in the last hour is that they're starting to get the loads of people that are coming out, getting their hay rides around the farm, and then getting to do what they do best, and that is pick their own crops here out at Linvilla Orchard. So we've got dozens of people, families especially, that have come out, tried to get away from that city hustle and bustle lifestyle and really just enjoy rural Pennsylvania. And that is exactly what's going on here. And earlier I spoke with one of the farmers here, Stephen. He does a great job of cultivating all these crops every year. And I asked him, tell me the best way to identify the perfect peach. Now, I know they're all good peaches here. I can say that from experience, but he showed me the way to pick the perfect peach. Take a listen.
So if we're gonna pick a yellow peach, you want that peach to be red all the way around with a little bit of yellow on the backside. You don't want to have any green in there.
Gotcha.
And if it's just a little bit soft to the touch, that is just ready to eat right away. If it's a little bit firmer, then it'll be ready in a day or two.
So that's how to identify the perfect peach. But again, there's really no bad ones out here. Everyone's having a great time. We got a light breeze, so it's really comfortable out here. And really, it's all about bringing home the fruits of your labor. Obviously, you didn't grow and cultivate it, but you do get to pick out just the peach you want. And Stephen actually identified this as, in his mind, the absolute perfect peach. You see the red all throughout, and then that golden backside. And I would say they're pretty firm to the touch, but again, that just gives you a couple of days for them to ripen up. Last note, there's so much more than just you pick it great fruits and vegetables out here. They've also got hay rides, like I mentioned. They've got live entertainment, not to mention all the baked goods. They've got a full baking staff that puts together homemade breads and pies and pastries. It's just a wonderful day to spend, a wonderful way to spend a Saturday. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm just going to hang out here the rest of the day and eat and be merry. Sounds like a day, right? I'll send it back to you.
You know, Ross, you seem kind of hyped up. How's your sugar high this morning?
I am riding the ultimate sugar high, Howard, but it's all natural. Exactly. It's not like we got to worry about the fake stuff. This is like the good for you kind of sugar, so we're not complaining.
There you go. All right, Ross, thank you so much.
Enjoy, buddy.